Oh man. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef John Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Today we're going to be making a chocho casserole. Let's go. So the first thing you want to do with your chocho, they're very stainy. So you spray some oil on your hand. Get some cooking oil on your hand because it's going to be very stainy. Then you want to peel these. So I'm using 4 medium size or large chocho rather. And I'm going to peel those. Don't want to go too deep. Once you peel those, you're going to cut them in half, right down the middle. And then you're going to remove that seed from the core. Right? It's just like an apple in a sense. You remove that bit. So we're going to cut this into thin slices. So we're going to cut it into thin slices. There we go. So we're going to give these a wash. So I have here about 4 cups of water. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of salt. And then we're going to go in with our chocho pieces. And then we're going to allow this to boil until they're fork tender. So we're going to make our sauce by going in with half cup of butter. Yeah, when you're making mac and cheese and them things, butter is a big part of it. So half cup of butter, we're going to allow that to melt. Then to that I'm going to go in with a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Mix that in nicely. So once it comes to a nice color that we want, I'm going to go in 1 cup of milk. Add 1 cup of regular 2% milk. Give that a mix. Nice. Then I'm going to go in now some evaporated milk. You can use regular milk if that's what you want. I like to make my macaroni and cheese with a little bit of evaporated milk and regular milk. Whisk that. I'm gonna grab my whisk for this one, just so my sauce is nice and smooth. Gonna season that with a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and you want to whisk that as you go so it doesn't stick or burn. I'm gonna go in with a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, half teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's optional, but I want a little kick in here. Mix that in. Some freshly grated nutmeg, about a 1/4 teaspoon. Give that a taste. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my cheese. So I'm using here some cheese curds. Cheese curds is basically white cheddar cheese, and we use that for poutine. I have some left over. That's about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to go in with that. I'm just using the cheeses that I have here remaining. I also have here some sliced cheddar cheese. I'm going to go in with that as well. Let's break that up. Just going to break that up. And I'm going to grate some Scotch bonnet or habanero cheddar cheese. Whatever cheese of your choice for this one. These are the cheeses that I'm going to go in with. Give that a stir so that nothing doesn't stick. Don't want this thing to be sticky and burning. So keep it on a low heat. Alright, here goes our Scotch bonnet cheese. We're going to leave a little bit for the topping. I'm going to go in with about a cup of that cheese. And I also have half cup of mozzarella I'm going to shred onto here. So we're going to set this about 1 cup of cheese to the side. That's for the topping. We're going to mix this in. I'm going to add a little bit more milk just to thin out this a little bit. Alright, there we go. I'm going to add our sauce in. So you pour that sauce over. Beautiful. And we're going to stir that in. It's like a macaroni and cheese. So I'm not even going to be using all the sauce. Alright, this is enough for me. Beautiful. So turn the oven on at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So our sauce, cheese sauce, chocho, I'm going to pour that out. Beautiful. I still have sauce remaining, so I didn't use all that sauce. You can use this for some mac and cheese as well. Gonna top that off. I have a tablespoon of melted butter. I'm gonna go in with about 2 tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs. Panko is a Japanese style breadcrumbs with just the white part of the bread. I'm gonna add it with a parsley for color. Mix that up. So the goal here is to not have a runniness, but to have more of a flaky. It's gonna provide us with a lot of crunch. Grab that now. I'm gonna sprinkle on top. This is gonna bring so much crunch to this, as well as give it a nice looking color. Clean that up. So we're gonna pop this now in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until that cheese is melted, have a nice golden crust on top. Gonna allow this to cool down properly, and then we dig into it. Alright, now we're back. Just gonna give myself a nice, hold on, listen to the crust. Give myself a nice serving. I had a little bit too much sauce on this one, so the extra sauce came oozing out. There we go. Beautiful. Give that a taste. This sauce is so good. And the chocho, of course. Beautiful. Still have a little crunch to it, but I'm telling you, good to go. My God, the sauce is so good. I just added a little extra sauce to mine, but there you go. The longer it sits, the firmer it becomes. It has been sitting for about 20 minutes, still nice and hot. You said chocho recipe? Here I am. Oh man. Leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below. And say if you love my vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Jano, try it out at home. You won't be disappointed. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You see, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.